has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Tyler Bass out for the Bills field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman, because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he lost the football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Singletary to get the drive started. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hope we'll get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. The Bills at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First grab so far for Diggs. It's a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, and I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Mahomes going to throw. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Second down and 3. On the counter, this is Singletary. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He'll buy some time right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. Touchdown, Bills! Gabriel Davis, his first touchdown on the year. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a hit and a loose football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Allen throwing the out route incomplete. It's McKenzie, and he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So this lead, Charles, is continuing to swell here in the first half.
It's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, Sky Moore. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Mahomes now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. There goes a deep ball. End zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 37 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Rolling to his left. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And that's a tough throw for a right-handed quarterback, rolling out to his left and trying to get the ball to a receiver. We've seen all those drills where they're trying to get the shoulders square and point it towards the target downfield.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And some room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Dancing to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Miles. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Singletary trying the left side. He'll take this to the 46. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 7, Allen buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
On first down, Allen. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
The kick by Bass is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Starting the third quarter with Cook. Oh, he's got some defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
All right, there we go. All right, thank you guys for those that keep bouncing in and out to watch the game. Appreciate you watching.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin
right
this
now.
drive. But CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do
y'all so lie.
few teams
Oh,
have
come
done in
on, that
NFL
was
history.
stupid.
Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Ooh, you's a dirty ass lie.
Gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say
Anyway.
never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster,
All right, welcome.
you
Welcome.
can always come back.
As you can see, we up here crapping the bed.
We saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put
They
someone
kind of back off defensively a little bit, but not a whole lot. But
let's face it, and bottom line is,
in this league, man, they
impossible,
go,
is an empty one.
trying to keep the scores
Following the touchdown
respectable
now,
as
it's
far as.
Bradley Pinion on to kick
But
this one away.
that ain't this type of league, bro.
And that one will bounce
Trying
out
to
of the
move
back
the
of the
ball,
end zone, so we will
trying to
start
keep some
here
stuff going,
at the
but shit.
25.
We just tuned it in. First play from scrimmage. Last play to get 80. I think 80. I think it said 80 yards. I don't know. Said something. It looks like they scripting now. Like might be scripting. But that's the biggest thing there.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's possible all in. It's possible, bro. Like I'm trying to. Trying not to stand.
Right back to Singletary on second down.
Trying not to stand there, but I mean, there's way too much game left on there. I just really need this to play.
No gain
Up
on the
23,
play,
but
so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
We ain't getting what we was before. And I tell you what, boy, I don't know what happened that first half, boy. We was getting fumbles like nobody's business.
That's complete to Davis.
I mean, we was getting fumbles like a motherfucker. And I ain't even got no adjustments on.
The drive marches forward.
Maybe it's just home cooking.
It's just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways
that shit fly.
So far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design,
keeping the play, keeping the drive moving.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Gone. Boy, I'm telling you.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it
Telling
inside
you.
the 40.
That motherfucker's the back.
28 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator when we clip out the box score. Nowadays, not too many newspapers out there. Maybe a screenshot it online.
Shreds him with a stiff
Well, I'm telling you.
And they'll wind up getting this
Telling you, bro. That's the workhorse right there.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And you have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of were counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Allen, Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in.
Well, we are.
Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Hey, man, we be balling, man. Let's go, man.
Going up by 30.
Hey, the one thing I seen when I joined this league, so I wanted to beat the Chiefs. I was hoping, what's that? Pacheco was over there, because that's who I really wanted, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go over there and I'm going to get Pacheco. I'm about to fall the fuck out with some Pacheco. Nah, bro. Pacheco is the receiver. So Pacheco is the receiver or whatever. Apparently, he said something about that CPG released him or some bullshit like that. I don't know what it was. But I was like, the Chiefs released Pacheco? Smoking crack. But he was like, yeah, they released it. I was like, I was like, ain't no damn way.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
But I didn't pick my team fast enough. And this dude right here, he was former Chiefs or whatever. This dude, I'm going to hit you. He's throttling. I'm going to hit you. Bruh, hey, I appreciate all the hype.
I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to
I appreciate all the hype, bro. I'm just trying to get some dubs. I don't play enough CPU games. That's my issue.
And in a league that we talk about every game being a
one-score CPU games, man. I hate CPU games.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner, and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around
that ball's about to pop
the only
in.
thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll
I'm ready for him.
First down. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously, a lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter.
You just got to play my
game. They won't
game.
get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now.
This don't even seem like football. This much got 413 yards
and playing
total
mistake-free
offense.
football from here on out.
This is ridiculous.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, down at the 31. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Get this into the hands of
you.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Pretty sure.
It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offensive coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the
Chiefs are
backfield any way
explosive
they
even
can.
without
And
all of
that
his
time
little
they pick up a
weaponry,
first
man.
down.
Chiefs
So now on
is
defense,
explosive,
do you assign a man to him and try to cover before he
Come
gets
on, bro.
going?
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
We punching at that motherfucker.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
He must got that conservative on. He must got that conservative on.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on third down.
Get that shit out of here.
That one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well.
I kind of figured he was
Excellent
going to go
job staying disciplined and coverage
yeah,
and
trust me,
making
bro.
that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop
was
like
going
that
after the
could
ball,
be
but-
preventing a possible touchdown.
This is stupid right here.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that's caught.
Told you
It's
to watch the
Kelsey.
minute. Sit
Touchdown,
down the
Kansas
time out and
City.
really rethink it.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Sam Sloman for the PAT. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Oh, hell yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
That's good.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. Room here.
Well,
There he
Cook
goes.
is
Left
slashing in
side.
here.
The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Bills get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Holy shit.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
We need him to burn some more clock, bro. You can't just keep doing this.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The 40. He's past the 30.
We going to burn clock.
He will score.
Big runs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
All we doing is keeping them in the game.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just
That's all
pointed
we
out,
doing
both
is
of them
just
have found the end zone.
telling them to
But just like in boxing, you know
It's
the
like a
blow that
damn
hurts the
this is
most,
like a damn
the one you
basketball
didn't see
game.
coming, and that
It's like a damn
often is the
football.
case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now it's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, That's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way. They did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
He'll take this to the 46.
Oh, shit. You got all them bodies over there.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Right back to Singletary on second down. And some space here. 20, 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary with his fourth rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone now good.
A little bit of clock. If you tuning in, this is a Kttn battle. As you can see, no defense is being played right now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. Defensively, I know they have a comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the middle,
and that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. The point after is good, and that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
Man, these sliders definitely have to be on some down.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
You can't be no combo. This can't
and
be
that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
No, this can't be.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going and continue to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On second down, Cook. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Allen. And This one is incomplete.
I think it's really safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
23.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's taken on the 25. They'll go with a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
He is torching us deep down the field.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss in the film session in the coming days.
I seen him try to turn up. I seen him.
Because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Crushing his deep down the field, bro.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Come on, y'all.
To hopefully never be in this type of
Tonsils
situation
down.
again. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Relax. Come on, y'all. We got to get something now. He's chipping at us.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
We hate to roll it. I see him. Oh, he gone.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Another pass.
I'm gonna hit you,
He's
got your ass.
Football, put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Ooh, tonsil
And
fracture.
with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. A quick reaction as he catches it off the tip. And
I love doing this shit, man. I love tipping the fuck out.
Sometimes those tip balls turn out to be
that line, I be tipping the fuck out of some balls, bro.
Everyone's got to go up and get it. In this case,
we talk about tip drills for defensive players like you, but what about the offensive guys? They do any tip drills?
I think they work on it as well, oftentimes in the Hail Mary situations, because you're actually counting on a ball being tipped to give you an extra chance to catch it. They use that training well.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh,
and this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game. So every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now it's Mahomes again. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
That's right. We're not playing a receiver no more. Plus it's
a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs are able to cut into that deficit. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns him there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to
Jesus
stop
Christ, that was so quick.
This time the tight end gets
down 15.
Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
Get all that.
Now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Got the momentum back. All right, let's walk it down.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
That's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner.
Can
they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? They'll take this
there you go. Good play. Nice.
That's good. Good for 23.
Nice.
I think they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Come on. Get that leader down. Get that leader down.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
They run the counter with Cook.
Are they sending the heat? I like it.
We have not seen that much today. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
You got Kenzie. Somebody's got to get open.
From midfield, here's Allen. He finds his man complete.
There you go. Walk him down.
Down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? At this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Singletary again. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The Bills on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he's got a first down.
That's a first down, motherfucker. Hell the fuck yeah.
As we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Hell the fuck yeah. You talk about a game, but good God almighty, what time is it?
On the handoff, running left, Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. He finds his man, complete. That's McKenzie. Touchdown! Isaiah McKenzie, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth-quarter advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Kicking it straight down the middle.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He's got a man, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense?
All right, man. Yeah, but this was trash. Defenses was ass. 70, 50. I hate that. That is not no damn game. Y'all ain't watching. Y'all ain't getting no sneak peek in this. Got my staff. Until next time, motherfuckers.